Do you view Vice President J.D. Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028?
No, but he's very capable. I mean, I don't think that I think you have a lot of very capable people. So far, I think he's doing a fantastic job. It's too early. We're just starting.
But by the time you get to the midterms, he's going to be looking for an endorsement.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that this has been the greatest opening, almost 3 weeks, in the history of the presidency.
It's definitely been the fastest and the most stuff
We've done so much so fast, and we really had to, because they have really, what they've done to our country is so sad. It's so sad. We're going to be bigger, better, and stronger than ever before.
You can't convince me that this man does not hate J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance has already announced that he's running in 2028. Trump is still the president right now. You are the vice president. Slow down, homie. Let's go ahead and get into the next video. But first, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let's get to it, y'all. Here we go. Trump has been very slow at endorsing a 2028 run for J.D. Vance. Now, there's actually a new interview where he actually does kind of warm up to the idea of J.D. Vance becoming the next successor of the whole MAGA movement, but he also kind of hesitates as well, too. Now, remember during the whole Turning Point event, the AmFest as they call it, they were already saying, we're going to get him into the White House in 2028. And it's all like, when does your vice president announce that they're already running while you're still currently the president? Mind you, 2028 isn't until a few years from now, but he's already talking about he's going to be the next one. You know, Trump does not like this shit. Let's go ahead and see his most recent interview and what he's saying now. Here we go, you guys.
You endorse in the 2028 presidential primary?
I hadn't even thought of it, but probably, yeah. I mean, I'd be inclined to. I have great people. We have a great bench. We have a lot of people, but yeah, I think so.
You've suggested that J.D. Vance, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio would be a tough ticket to beat. Who should be at the top of that ticket?
Well, I don't want to get into this. We have 3 years to go. I don't want to, I have two people that are doing a great job. I don't want to have an argument with, I don't want to use the word fight. It wouldn't be a fight. But look, JD is fantastic and Marco is fantastic.
How are they both doing a great job.
And I do think this, it's a great question. I think that's your most interesting question. Yeah. I would say one is slightly more diplomatic than the other. I think they're both of very high intelligence. I mean, they will do shows. They will do Joe Rogan as opposed to the opponent not doing it because they couldn't handle it. They will be able to do whatever they have to do. I think there's a difference in style. You can see the style yourself, but they're both very capable. I do think the combination of JD and Marco would be very hard to be beaten, I think. But you never know in politics, right? They say, in the age of Trump, you never know.
Listen, Trump's not planning on leaving office. I do believe that he's going to try to find some way to enact martial law to where he doesn't have to leave or even start a war. I don't think this man wants to leave office. And I think him kind of teasing the idea now, like, oh, well, we have great people, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance. It's not that he's afraid to say someone. He just doesn't see himself leaving anytime soon, nor does he want to. The whole joke about the hats with the Trump 2028, I don't think he's joking about that. I do think that he is trying to find a way that he can stay in office. Now, here's the thing. Are the Republicans going to push back on that? Or will they support him trying to find his way or weasel his way in as staying the president forever? That's the real question. Now, we'll see what happens with midterms, because definitely if the Democrats do get control of the House and the Senate, okay, we kind of don't have anything to worry about, but it's still with martial law or him starting a war, we still have to worry about it, right? But at least he won't have the backup of people trying to push legislation through to try to give him another term. At this point, I can tell with Trump, he didn't like that JD Vance was already talking about becoming president or running in 2028. Now, Mike Pence never talked about running for president or anything like that while he was still his VP, but JD Vance doing it, you cannot tell me that he doesn't like it. Mind you, Trump wasn't a huge fan of JD Vance. Don't forget, JD Vance was a never Trumper. The reason why JD Vance became his VP was because of Peter Thiel and Elon Musk. Of course, two billionaires, right? He also, JD Vance, is I think he wrote the forward to the, anyway, he had something to do with Project 2025. He's a part of the Heritage Fund. So at the end of the day, he's all wrapped up in, these billionaires and powerful people, the whole drain the swamp and establishment that they like to say. JD Vance is pretty much that kind of candidate. So I wonder how that's going to work with MAGA. Are they going to actually like him and embrace him? Or are they going to be like, yeah, we don't want you? Let me tell you, even though I'm not a fan of Trump, the other Republicans can't do what Trump does. I'm going to repeat that again. The other Republicans cannot do what Trump do. They are not the same. That man has a certain gift. I hate to even say that he has a gift, but he has a certain gift in a certain way, a certain cadence that the other ones don't have. Even somebody who we hate like Trump at least has some kind of likability, right? JD Vance is just an asshole. I can't see him ever getting the same kind of praise or attention that Trump does. Never. I mean, JD Vance can't even stand up for his wife. How the hell is he going to stand up for the country or even protect us? Let's get real about that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I would definitely love to hear what you guys think. Do you think that I'm just making this up? Or do you also think that, yeah, he's not too keen on JD Vance being the next, or even, basically announcing that he's running in 2028? It's all like, slow your roll, homie. Dang, I never thought I'd be defending Trump. But hey, we in weird times. Very weird and strange times. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe. Deuces, everybody.